Good morning, Dean.
Hey, Jamie. How are you this morning?
Well,
Still a little cool out there.
Very crisp out here this morning. I guarantee you. I'm not. It's the Ozark weather, right?
It is. Yeah, we get it all right here.
Well, it's always warm when I can't get out and go play in it.
Yeah, I know it.
So
When the warm weather's there, you don't have the ability to get out there and do what you want to do.
Well, I guess top of the order right here is it's homecoming basketball.
It's homecoming. How about that?
Yep,
That's
Bobcats.
Always a great week. If you seen the staff and the teachers and the kids, they've been wearing different outfits and uniforms each day. So that's always fun for them to come up with different items and kind of just get things changed and create a little bit of energy and enthusiasm on campus.
Yeah, that's it because we need some wins tonight too, don't we?
We do.
It's against Gentry, and of course those Gentry girls, they're top of the heap. Well, they're right behind Farmington, so it's going to be a tough task for them. And those boys, they pulled one out earlier this week, didn't they?
They did. Beat Prairie Grove and got an opportunity to come back and kind of redeem themselves from their last home loss, I guess, against Pea Ridge.
Yeah, right.
Last Friday. So it'll be fun. It's all homecoming always brings a lot of energy, enthusiasm, a lot of alumni back, and you get to crown the queen.
That's right. So in the date, the time of day is the assembly is in the afternoon at Bobcat Gym, right?
Yeah, it's at 2:20, and then the crowning of the queen. I think at 2:20 they narrow it down to 6 finalists, and then
5:45 at the arena.
It is.
So that's a perfect place. So hey, I want to go back a little bit about the win over Prairie Grove. I did watch it streamed online, and I got to give a shout out to Chet Hudgens.
Right? Oh man, I love it.
We always get to talk about the other guys, Jake and Nate, but hey, Chet he had 11 points, had 5 goals in the paint. And no telling how many rebounds, right?
No. Well, he took 3 shots on one to get his basket. So I don't know if he was working on his rebounding average or not. But I was just thrilled he was out there shooting. He is so gracious, and he'll get a rebound and kick it out, and he's never looking for his shot. So I was thrilled to see him be that assertive and aggressive in there.
Yeah, well, so, and he gets that from his football. His football days. He was a star for football, and hey, he's been with these same 5 for many years, right. And of course Chet Hudgens, his dad. Hal has got Hamby Lumber over there.
Hamby Lumber.
So we got one of those great businesses around here, right?
Been here since the Civil War.
Isn't that something?
That is amazing. So.
Well, let's give a shout out for those Bobcat wrestlers too.
You bet.
They're going to be got a big match Saturday, don't they?
Well, they got it's the Bobcat Winter Blowout, so there'll be several teams that'll be here that'll be competing. Starts at 9:00 at Bobcat Arena.
Okay.
And they're also going to be doing Senior Day for all the wrestlers that we have. And
so this will be your last chance to see them here at home, right?
Yes.
And of course, I know State is in February as well. So.
And even if you don't know anything about wrestling, you really have to watching them. You really have to have an appreciation for what they do, and that's. Coming from Berryville and not know anything, and I had the luxury of going to Oklahoma State, which has got one of the best collegiate wrestling in college, and finally figured out what was going on, kind of got coached up, and really appreciate what it takes to be a wrestling athlete.
Well, they've got to have some stamina. Don't they?
They do.
And I know that I always.
They got to have weight control, Jamie.
I know
so, they got to have a little more discipline than what we do.
I always enjoyed talking and interviewing the kids after state, and I tell you what, they got to watch everything they intake, even just their fluids too. But
right.
They got to hit the mark on the the weight, don't they?
They do.
So it's a big deal, but they need a big shout out. Go Bobcat wrestling team.
Yeah.
So we don't want to talk about the Razorbacks. Though,
well, I threw a fact out there earlier to you that the combined conference records for all the college men's teams for the U of A, Arkansas State, ULR, and UCA is 4-21.
Ooh.
So for all four of those in-state colleges, we've won 4 out of 25.
And this is in the conference, right?
Yeah, in conference games. So right now, it's not been great to be a college basketball fan in the state of Arkansas.
Yeah, well, I guess we can watch the football then. We got divisional playoffs
we
this
do,
weekend, right?
Watch the NFL, but we get a chance to come back on Saturday at 11 o'clock. So
right.
Tomorrow
we
play Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we got to have it, right?
Yeah.
So.
Well, and we just got to keep hanging in there. We are young, but we got a lot of talent. We sometimes think that, that talent is going to save us. But,
yeah.
I'm still that experience is.
I'm still on the bus. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So, well, let's talk about some fun stuff. We got to see a presentation Friday, and we got a ton of money, didn't we?
7 figures. That's a lot of zeros.
Whoa! I got to talk to Steve Womack, our congressman for Arkansas, and he's been working hard for us down in Washington. And got us some money.
Got us over $1 million for the library, so that's going to be a major boost for them. And did have a photo, and I saw you were right next to him. I mean, you buttering up.
I am right. Well, his for folks that he was the mayor over at Rogers, but people may know his dad Kermit that's got Kerm Radio and. Been over there for years and years, and they're a similar station like us. They're just local folks, and we know Steve is friends with radio, and we appreciate everything he did for getting that money.
Absolutely.
For the library. So let's talk a little bit. You still got a membership drive going on?
Membership drive with the chamber still going on strong. So if you've gotten your renewals, let's go ahead and get those back in.
I've got mine in, okay.
Okay. So we'll mark you off the list.
You mark me off the list. Me and Jamie and Lisa are in there.
There you go.
Okay?
Good deal. But we do have one new member. It's Lemus Roofing that has come in town and is joining the chamber. So we're thrilled with them.
Excellent.
And, while we're talking chamber, we'll just brag on the president of the chamber.
Yeah, Mr. Craig, huh?
He's also the president of Equity Bank, and he was presented with Bank President of the Year for Equity, which represents like over 70 some odd banks across Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Arkansas.
Well, that is awesome.